What's up, Empower Individuals? I've been sleeping good lately. It's been a little too late, but I've been sleeping good. So, kind of don't feel bad. It's exhausting breaking curses. It really is. I've been breaking a lot of curses lately. So I guess I'm just like exhausted from that because it makes sense to me. I've been feeling exhausted lately because of that. And so, yeah, this God's been here, like, not all day, but here comes the spies. As soon as I get my camera out, there was nobody out a minute ago. So my neighbor over here to the right, next door, yeah. Every time I come down, their porch light comes on. So that's fucking annoying. Like, why is it motion censored when I come down? I can understand that when they come up to the house, you know, but not when I do that. When I come down my stairs, you know, I'll go up the stairs. Come on now. I saw a couple perps today, but not many. I didn't get coffee. I had coffee left over from yesterday. Thank God, because I had no time to go out. I had to do other stuff. Yeah. Somebody was blocking the driveway completely before. Almost 6 o'clock at night, we got back. And somebody was parked in front of the driveway. And like almost didn't move. So I give you a face too. Yeah, I'll give you a face. Oh, here comes this guy. What's this guy doing? Lucky you with your dog. Usually somebody stands right across the street and smokes pot and stares at me like crazy. You know, directly where the white car is right there. Happened a couple times. When I would come out here without even putting anything on video. I would just come out here and just get some cold air on my face. And I would see that, you know. He would smile too, so I'm like, bruh. The perps are so predictable. I actually ignored one today. We stopped by somewhere. And I was in the car. I was the only person in the car. The other person was in the store. And this guy comes in my view, walks in my view with an empty Target bag, smoking a cigarette. So I'm like, okay, he could, you know, usually people don't just stop like that, you know, they usually just, they walk and smoke. You know, they usually don't care about blowing smoke in people's faces. So, he was standing there smoking, right? And I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, I looked over for a minute, for like a second. Then he kept reload the belly cost car down. Oh, God. I gotta go bring him in bed, take a shower first. Anyways, so he's smiling and looking at me. So every time, like, I will look down, I wasn't even looking at him. He was like, walked in my view, like he had to, you know, he had to put himself in front of my view. So at one point, yeah, I saw it, but the corner of my eye. So I like put my head back. So he was annoyed with that. So what I did was I did that, and then he was getting annoyed, so I stuck my tongue out at him. Sometimes you just gotta stick your tongue out at them when they do stuff to you. You know, I was already tired, you know. So something, you know, 2 things, really good things happened today. So I think I needed that sleep to, you know, from breaking the curse. it unblocked that, what happened today, like what I did today. It completely unblocked it, thank God. It was very fast. I didn't even know it happened. I didn't get no notification or nothing. But that's how God works. You sit there, you don't tolerate the Jezebel spirit. You listen to prayers to break that curse, because she's one of the spirits that is on my family. I have the Freemason family, Freemason spirit too on me. That's why I'm a target individual. Just, there's always people watching you when you're, even before you were born. Somebody probably spoke ill about you while you were in the womb still. And they only did that because they had that spirit on them. I learned a lot about the Jezebel spirit. She's the one that's like mainly around everybody. Men and women. She likes both. She likes to jump in everybody. Families too, especially. For generations. So yeah. I'm gonna get a book about it. Actually, there's a book about her. But you know what I mean. I was a little baby, like really little when I was born, because they told my mom that she couldn't have any more kids after my sister, so she didn't know she was pregnant with me for a couple months. I don't know how, but. And I heard when you have a cesarean, it's a curse against the child because it's supposed to come out natural. That I don't believe. If your birth canal is small and your child's head is really big and it can't fit, that's the only other way out. So, and that too, maybe I was cursed in the womb, to not be born, you know what I mean? My mom did have a miscarriage before my sister was conceived, so maybe that worked. Maybe that was a curse, and it worked. And then, after, we were both, born, people were like, shit. And then they saw her, but they decided not to make her gang stalked. And they were like, oh, this one might do really great things with their life because they're very motivated and they see the world differently. They see it through spiritual eyes. And we weren't really spiritual at all. Like, we never went to church or anything like that. My grandmother was. She was very, religious and everything. She always prayed to God and read the Bible. So, she tried to teach us, we didn't want to hear it. So, that's the Jezebel spirit right there. But yeah, that bitch was everywhere. And I keep saying it out loud, like I break the curse of Jezebel spirit on my family, on previous generations, on current generations, on future generations. In Jesus Christ's name. I hope that could help somebody else too. This bitch is gonna kill me. She's trying to kill me. That bitch is trying to take me out because somebody told her to. I don't know, I guess she forgot how she died. Yeah. What happens when the assignment gets broken? Doesn't she die the same way? Yes, because once you're in hell, that's how you die. You keep dying over and over again. She keeps forgetting. Anyways, I broke the curse 2 times in a row. And the second time, a woman had issues with her marriage, and the husband left for some reason. So that's how Jezebel got in. But she was already there for a couple of generations. So he made her get out, So he's like, when he said the prayer to get her out, I said it out loud too. And then the video I watched before that, I was talking about this Jezebel spirit too. And I said it again, like I kept saying it over and over again. We can't tolerate this bitch. That's why a lot of people try to take advantage of people like us. So, You know what I mean? They can't. They gotta stop. That's it. That's all I gotta say. You gotta stop tolerating her. I have to stop tolerating her too. But that's why I don't like getting close to people, because they have that spirit in them. Anybody that wants to get really close to you right away, like, hey, let's be besties, right away. That's her. Because later on, eventually they're gonna show their true colors, and you'll know that they're faking it. Well, that's what happened with Mac's friend Donna. That's her son that goes into that other Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, it has to be. She works now. How convenient. Crying and weeping that she couldn't find work. A friend that lives here in my town was able to get her a job at her job, so now she works. But I see where it came from. Like, her mom was a whack job too. Her mom was a narcissistic psychopath, and she put that on her. She made her like that. You gotta think about this kind of stuff too. I went over to her house once, and she had to take care of her mom. Her mom was such a fucking psycho bitch. But that's why that happens, Once one parent is like that, they make sure one of their children are going to be like that too. Like I keep saying, it's the Jezebel spirit. She jumps into families for generations. You have to find out how far back that bitch be in your generation. And break it. I'm not kidding. Everybody thinks, this guy is crazy, but his name is Bob Larson. And I tell you, I watched him break the curse from this lady's life. And I tell you, within, let's see, like, when did I watch it? I woke up at 11. I wanted to get up earlier, but I was like, I guess I'll get up at 11. So if it is what it is, I'll get dressed, I'll do what I gotta do in the house. If I have time, I'll go to get Dunkin', but I have Dunkin'. And then I watched it like right after I turned it on with the curse breaking. And then by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that shit was broke. One thing after another, like bam, bam, like quick, that I was hoping for happened. So, don't abuse your power, but but the spirit of witchcraft is Jezebel too. She did that. If you read the story of her and Abel, her husband, Ahab, excuse me. She took over, even though he was supposed to be the king, she took over. That's a narcissistic trait. Because he was supposed to take over that kingdom. And she's like, no, I'll do it. No, you don't let a woman take over your job. When you have that power, especially if you have your own business, let's say, and you're with a woman, even if she's been your wife or girlfriend for years, don't let her take over. She could suggest things to help you out, but don't let her take over your business, because you will be bankrupt. The same goes for women. Don't let them take over your business, the men, or whatever you're into. Too many times we're like too nice to people, you know what I mean? Like, it's not worth it. You can be nice to people, don't get me wrong. It's just, don't be too friendly with people either. Say hi, bye, small talk with everybody. And then when a good person, genuinely good person comes along, then you talk to them a little bit more. But I tell you, the Jezebel spirit jumps into people and they want you to tell them their whole life story, or vice versa. If they feel like they have to confess to you, or they make you feel like you have to confess to them. Because I was taking car service somewhere, I think 2 weeks ago. And the person's driving, she's like, oh, I got fully vaccinated. I'm like, okay, I didn't need to know that, you know. So I just wanted to let you know, like, okay. You know, like, she didn't need to tell me that, you know. She felt the need to tell me that, but she didn't really have to. And like, when you apologize too much for nothing, you know, I've done that my whole life. I just did that recently. I'm like, what the fuck am I saying? Like, I try to stop myself, you know. So she's gonna be back again. Unfortunately, that bitch takes like other shit with her. Other retarded demons with her. They're retards. They really are. I hate saying that word, but they really are. That's what they are. You see the fucking crazy person at the corner who was fucking dancing? He wasn't listening to anything. You saw the video. I videoed him to make sure you saw that he was on the phone and there was no sound coming out of that phone. That bitch was getting paid for that shit. It's so pathetic though. Like, they tell us, get a job, you know, they say shit like that. You're standing in the middle of winter outside all fucking day to harass people, and then you get money or booze and all this other shit. That's not a job. Go to McDonald's and get your fucking job. My ex-friend John had a job at McDonald's. He fucking got fired. He didn't want to do his job. He always fought with them. He's like, oh, I got cashier. I'm not supposed to do anything else. Are you nuts? Of course you're supposed to do everything else. Who else is going to do these jobs? He didn't want to clean the bathroom. It was beneath him. I've seen, you know, I used to eat at McDonald's before it got me sick. And I used to see the cashiers, well, you know, when they would, you know, the manager would come in and say, can you clean the bathroom? And then the manager would take over on the cash register. Because that's, you're not just going to be a cashier when you work at McDonald's. Hate to break it to you. They're going to give you a lot of different things to do. Singing to himself. I don't know if he's a perp though. He could just be somebody just singing to himself. You never know. What are these fucking race car drivers, dirtbag bike riders gonna do when it's really cold out, you know? Winter's coming soon. What they're gonna do, drive it in the snow? They probably will. They'll probably get snow tires on those things. Oh man, I saw the police a couple times while I was out too. I hear the sirens a lot when I'm in the house. I hear the sirens. It's kind of funny. I'm like, no, you can't find me. I took all the Dunkin' stuff. You didn't find. That's right. I took all the coffee, all the donuts. Can't catch me. Yeah, that night was definitely a skit. That was definitely street theater. It shouldn't take that many cops. And it was like a clown car to pull one truck over. It was a minivan, but 2 cops would have been fine. He's like, pull the car over. I actually had to force the fucking camera to take more than one video. They were right here with the fucking lights. I had to put the camera on live view. And that's why you didn't hear anything at one point, because I guess it was too fast. I don't know. But that guy, whoever wrote the note on the poles, probably that guy. Probably got the note basically said that somebody was ratting him out and called the cops on him because he had drugs and stuff. Yeah, they're like the mob. You know, you mess with them even once. That's why you can't talk about them too much. Like, you can't just go up to the police and say, oh, this person's a pedophile, this and that. I mean, if you're a perp, yeah, you can. If you're a regular person and you know somebody's acting like you can't do it, you can't. They'll turn it around on you. They'll find out and they'll tell other people. And they'll come after you, which is annoying. Which is fucking ridiculous. And justice is not for us. You know this already. They only care about them. Because they can't use us the way they can use them. That's why they get away with a lot of shit. What are they going to do when Christ comes back? That's a big deal. When Christ comes back and he tells them, depart from me, I don't know you, they're going to be screwed because they're going to be stuck here on Earth. What are all the other zombies? They're going to get eaten alive. That's a very scary line to hear. Like, I'm, like, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to heaven either, There's no guarantee, but just, the start is to believe that he's the Lord and Savior. There's your start. And get yourself a King James Bible. They made it like layman's term now, so you can read, the words. They made like our language more, like more modern. I mean, I don't know if mine is that type of edition, but some words I'm like, what is this word? What's that word? And my brain just figures it out. Unfortunately, my sister's into that new age shit. The chakras and the crystals. I like crystals too, but not like that. Like, I don't have a candle with chakras on it, you know what I mean? Like, I like crystals, they're pretty. I actually would like to go digging for crystals one day. Oh, here comes the coppers. Oh, they're coming down the block too. Ready? Ooh, ooh. That's the sign of the police. Ooh, ooh. Oh, they're not coming down? What happened? The chicken. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken. Prepare a ship. What happened? They're done? Yep, they are. They went the other way. Cowards. Assholes. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. I'll do the noise. Whoop, whoop. See his license plate. Oh, I can't really see too bad. It says Max, M-A-K-S, 1. Oh. Let's see. Are we gonna come down? Look at him, still videoing. I'm gonna stand right here in the middle of the street. Think they might be coming. Oh. Oh, damn, they are slow. They are slow. Got a nice paved street. So the other, there's a car that looks like this truck right here. A short car that looks like this truck. Same type of color scheme. And that's the guy that dances at the corner. That's his car. And that might be his truck too. Who knows? What are they waiting for? Everything. They're not even pulling anybody over. Are they kidding? Yo. So, I'm trying to wait for them. What they put the lights on? Where is there nobody there? Ain't nobody there, brother. Chop chop, I gotta do shit. I gotta go throw my garbage out, I gotta take a shower. Chop chop. Let's see. Oh, my ears ringing. Probably them talking about me. Did I even come back right now? Lame. Come on, lamos. Bruh. Come down the block already. What the fuck are you waiting for? You put on a show for me and then you don't come down the block. Fuck you. They could afford 2 cars. They did their perping. Fuck a bunch of perps. He got paid. Trust me, he don't really work. The son works. His father has like 7 credit cards. And in debt. So how you gonna afford a new car? I spit on the new car. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be petty like that. Wow, they're not really moving at all, huh? Damn, bro. Oh, here comes more lights. Oh boy, what the hell is going on? This man's a douchebag. Of course, she ain't interested. He's a lot of shit in his life. He's a fucking drug dealer. I'm getting arrested, really. Something's going on. Alright, I gotta go in. I gotta go throw my garbage out.